Brought to you by Make Fun Network.
Welcome to the top 5 of death, where listeners vote and everyone dies. Listen and die.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of the Top 5 of Death. I'm your host, Matthew. Question for the rest of the boys here. Bistany, right now, I'm going to hit you guys with a question. I just want an answer, okay? I don't want no pontification. I don't want no fucking grandstanding. Just give me the fucking answer, okay? Peanut butter and jelly sandwich. When you eat it, do you prefer jelly on top or peanut butter on top? Will.
Jelly on top, but I eat it upside down.
Okay, Sam.
I definitely do peanut butter on both sides to insulate the bread from the jelly, which will seep through and become disgusting.
Okay. And Charles.
Jelly on top?
Okay, thank you, Charles, for just giving me the answer I requested. Apparently the other two are just such narcissists. I couldn't stop. I know the answer was fine, but man, they were long. Do you really? Is that how you really make a peanut butter and jelly, Sam?
Oh yeah, yeah. Two parts peanut butter, 1 part jelly.
I like it. I would be on board with that. And like we were talking before the show, I haven't eaten one or made one since I was in grade school, so that's why I gave.
I don't know why. They're incredible.
Silly answer. No, it's all about the fluffernutter.
The fluffernutter has less sugar than jelly.
I know, I do know that.
That's
I remember
wild.
one time
crap.
me and Megan were like, "Oh, we should eat some," but and we had thought that the fluffernutter would be the less sugary choice, but it is not.
Wow.
Nope.
They're both basically pure sugar. One is more aerated.
Wow, Will, fascinating. This week, coming to you hot, Will and his facts.
Listeners from outside of New England might not know about fluffernutter. Because, as you know, it is a local delicacy.
It is, and there is like a marshmallow spread that's like national, but it is not. It is not fluffernutter. I'm sorry, not fluff.
Yeah.
Mallow
You gotta
paste.
have the wings on your cheeks after you eat one of the fluff that just.
Which reminds me of one of my all-time favorite Facebook posts that I will repost every time. Is from when I worked delivering oxygen, and it was, I just realized I have fluff on my face, and I had a sandwich 6 hours ago. But yeah, we're here. We're questionably queer.
Get used
we're not
to
going
it.
to take it anymore.
I'll take it.
You know what? Forget it. We're going to take it. Whatever the problem is, just keep it going. I'm here. Everyone's here. Charles, how are you? How was your week? What'd you do?
Not much. Got a haircut today, so that's super. I bring you the most exciting things that happened to me, by the way, throughout the week.
That's fine. Did you get like a bob cut or like just like a trim? Let's take this balloon knot out.
Oh, hold on. Let me do it. Yep.
That's pretty short. That's decently short.
I took 3 inches off, actually.
Oh, so many jokes.
Yep.
There you go. Does it feel better?
Yes, because my hair is incredibly heavy.
Do you go to a barber or a stylist for that?
I go to a stylist who used to work. So I go see this older lady named Donna.
Donna, shout out Donna with the huge knockers. Go on.
Come on.
Her and her husband used to run a bar, like a thing called a gentleman's quarters, which was like a nice barber shop. Like it was supposed to be like a nice boutique for and then they decided to close up shop, and they got absorbed. Them and all their stylists got absorbed by like one of the better ones in the area, so they just go there. So yeah,
all right,
go and see Donna.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is this a reaction to me making fun of you with dial soap and split ends?
You really got to him,
yes.
Will.
Yeah, it really got to me. So I've been, I use like a hair dryer now. I really use a lot of extra.
It looks better, I will say.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
As someone who has no hair, I'm very jealous.
Yeah. I love going because I always get compliments on how thick my hair is.
Oh, they're like, oh, you THICC hair.
Yep. It's got a dump truck and everything.
Yep.
I think for your wedding you should do a white tuxedo, and then you can pull off the whole John Lennon look right now. The whole later life John
I'll
Lennon.
shoot you. You want me to shoot you?
Yeah. Yeah, Matt, I'll send you Catcher in the Rye.
I don't know how to read. I'm not going to read that.
Will that be the signal of my like outfit change for later on? I'll come back later in a different. That'll be my next suit change.
Let's do it.
Sounds good. Sam, what's new with you? You were parking an RV, and then you just showed up here.
Yeah, the most very frustrating parking experience. I'm in South Carolina right now, like right on the border between Savannah, Georgia, and Hilton Head, South Carolina. Very fancy.
Nice.
But we just got to the RV resort, and they insisted on showing us to the spot and showing me how everything worked and where to park and how to park and everything. So that took so long once I got here. Other than that, things have been going great. I'm a little sick tonight, so I might duck in or out if I have to sneeze or whatever. But excited to be here. Excited for Wrestlemania in a couple days.
That's right.
And we just wrapped up work in the Keys. Got some great photos of the dog Marshall, who's been there for 4 years, and can't wait to show that guy to the world. Got him in a pirate hat on a pirate ship. It was dope.
Yeah, no one's ever been scared of a pirate before.
Did you say a scared?
Yeah, dude.
He's the goddamn cutest pirate you've ever seen.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Why, you're not scared of anything?
A scared?
Scared.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Spitters. I'm a scared of some spitters.
Yeah, it's like, dude, just swallow that cum, right? Is that what you're talking about? I'm all hopped up on peanut butter and jelly, baby.
Yeah. Get that sugar in. I have a... what do I have here? Here we go.
Abba Zaba.
Peanut caramel Bear Bells. This is like the one that tastes like a Snickers. This will be my only food for the last like 8 hours. So,
oh, nice.
That's cool.
Stop doing that.
It's not good for my gains. But
Riley Gaines?
I don't know who that is, but I can only assume she has an OnlyFans.
You know what? She doesn't, but it might be better off if she did. Will, what's new with you?
Nothing. I got two things. First of all, something that aches my joints.
Here we go.
I recently lost like my go-to guy at work. He resigned. He quit. Went on to whatever. Being his superior in his longevity, which was longer than my tenure with the company, my bosses, the owners, forwarded all his emails to my inbox. And this motherfucker signed up for every single newsletter you could possibly imagine. It's unbelievable. He had, and I saw when you sat down, Matt, if you leaned a little bit to the side, there's a Dyson vacuum there.
Uh-huh.
He's getting the Dyson vacuum newsletters that I have to fucking go through, and I'm unsubscribing and blocking senders and for a week now, but it's relentless. It's every 10 minutes. I'm getting notifications on my work laptop and my Outlook inbox of all this bullshit. He used all of his personal information through it as well. I was getting messages from LinkedIn, and so come to find out, you can click a link on a LinkedIn email, and it automatically logs you in. So I was able to see every correspondence he's had while he was looking for a new job.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
And
like,
all his contacts,
I need a more handsome boss.
I could go fucking change. I could fuck him up. He's got his utility bills for his home. His property tax information just came in.
Honestly, I mean, I don't know why he's using his company email for any of that.
It's idiotic. He's a complete fucking moron on this. And the funny thing was, like a week before he left, I was like, man, you get all these spam phone calls all day. You get spam shit every fucking... I go, do you fill out a lot of like raffle tickets? And he's like, well, when I go to trade shows, yeah.
Oh my god.
What trade shows is he going to?
All of them. Boat shows.
I kind of like
hunting and fishing stuff. And he fills out all the raffle tickets, which the regular person knows nobody wins those raffles. It's just
Not
data
true.
collection.
Well, it is, but some
I'm
people
sure
win.
they do, but it's mostly data collection. This motherfucker's phone goes off 24 hours a day, and now I know his email is every fucking 10 minutes. There's some kind of bullshit coming through, and I curate my inbox. I don't know about you guys. I unsubscribe, I delete, I block. I keep a nice tidy outfit, and this motherfucker. Other than the stress of him leaving, and it's going to put a lot on me because he was my go-to guy. My boss when I started with the company, and then I eclipsed him. But that's beside the point. Now I got to deal with all this fallout.
In one of my
It's
emails,
bullshit.
I'm at 9,957.
Unopened.
There's
At
still
another
hope.
email.
You can recover that.
At another email, I'm at 2,203.
Unopened
too bad.
or just not deleted anything?
Both. There's tons that are not open.
I can tell you I have 0 unopened emails. Absolutely 0. I open those things up and then delete them. But I will tell you, my work email, fuck those companies. They can go through all my old emails if they want to. I'm not going to go through and curate my emails.
And when I did Shadowhound, I was doing a Photoshop class in front of like basically everyone there, so I had my laptop hooked up, and of course you can see like the doc or whatever, and it just had my email, which was like 3,000 unread emails. And so at the end, I'm like, does anybody have any questions? And someone's like, yeah, what's with the emails? It's like, does anyone have any questions not related to the emails? And all the hands go down.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
You know what? The other day, like the operations manager, we were having like a meeting at work, and the operations manager was sharing his screen. His screen? I'm sorry, I am a little baby. I became a baby. Sharing his screen, and he accidentally went to his desktop, and he had so many icons on there, and I audibly went, Jesus Christ, like that.
The guy I'm talking about had the same thing. Full desktop of icons.
Oh, God, no.
And then he like laughed. Like, it was funny, but man, it's a small room. It's a small company. All of engineering was there, which is like 25 people, and just everyone's quiet. He's like doing his presentation, shows his desktop, and just me goes went, Jesus Christ. It's good. It was good. Well, you know what, Will? One question.
Yes, go ahead.
Why do you have an idiotic dum-dum as your go-to?
He was brilliant.
Okay.
In the field. in the field that I work in, he was brilliant.
Yes, savant.
Really, I hated him as a person, but we got along professionally very well for 10 years and accomplished a lot of great things.
Will's in the business of prostitution, by the way.
Yeah. The guy,
Radiological
he was a real,
decommissioning.
he was a real asshole. Great dong.
I don't want to sound like a queer or nothing. We get a really nice dong.
I don't think you've seen it, if that's your impression.
What's your second thing?
My second thing is a news story that happened earlier this week in New York City, where a guy died on a train. You guys hear about this one? He died on the train.
Crispy, the crunchy. What?
I think it was like the R line. I don't
So
know.
he died on a train.
He dies on the train. The guy was,
go on.
by all accounts from his loved ones, he was a severe alcoholic who just,
Yep.
met his time. And apparently afterwards, he was first robbed by some lady,
Yeah.
and then he was raped by more than one person.
Hold on.
Well,
First off, this is standard going for New York City
Yeah,
subways.
New York's a shithole.
I lived there for 2 years. This is a rite of passage, if you ask me.
Yep.
Secondly, what do you mean he was raped? Are we talking the current term, like someone touched him inappropriately, or did
Full
someone
on.
bend this corpse over and go to town, or were they gentle and then lifted his legs up and just did him right there?
Oh, such a stinky hole.
Apparently there's no footage of the actual crime.
Oh, too bad.
I know, right? I mean,
Really got my
if
hopes up.
if there's any place for live cameras, why not a New York City subway?
You don't
You
want to
could,
see
you
what
could
happens.
charge for that, for live
Get
feeds.
out of the cities. They're bad. Oh, jeez. Oh, keep
So the
chatting.
guy was
again.
definitely raped by one person, and then they suspect a
Who
second
confirmed
person
the first
also
one
did it.
though?
What did they do? It's like they found him. He's like, this guy's dead, and his asshole is gaped.
Wow.
And his wallet's empty. So yeah,
Man, the triple threat trifecta.
that was just a story I heard of today, and I thought was just wildly outlandish.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know. It seems kind of. I lived there for 2 years. It seems perfectly normal, in my opinion.
Charles used to fucking ride the train as a hobby and pretend he's dead.
Yeah.
Ooh, I hope no one robs me of my dignity.
Hey, with how husky I was and the shitty beard I had, that was the best way to get touched. All right.
There you go. Sometimes you gotta take what you can get.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. What did I? Oh, just tonight, very recently. Birdie's very cute, and she will find things on the ground, like garbage and trash, and she walks up to you, and she hands it to you, and she goes, "Trash, trash." But today, she walked up and handed Megan, put her hand out and handed her like some Play-Doh, and was like, "Trash." It was trash, and so Megan was like on her computer and like took it and was just like noodling it in her hand. And then she looked at it, and it wasn't Play-Doh. It was poop that she pulled out of her own diaper. and then went out to the kitchen and saw some poop on the floor. And then they took off her diaper, and then Birdie pissed on the floor twice.
What a gift.
Yeah, she walked up to her, just trash. Trash.
Oh, next time she hands you like a compact mirror. She's like, trash.
Trash.
Whoa.
Jesus. But yeah, so that happened. That's good. She's the best. What else? I broke a lamp in the middle of the night. That was fun. Cut my hand on the glass.
Oh no. God.
It's been going good.
What do you mean you broke a lamp in the middle of the night?
We took one of the lamps from the house when we moved. The only lamp that was worth taking, because it was the only one that wasn't like your $10 Target college special. It was like a real glass top, like standing floor lamp. And every night Wednesday comes in and says she's asked if I can go into her bed with her. So I got up and like half asleep, and I walk into her room, and they put their like heavy laundry basket on the outside of the door, so I had to like wiggle between the door, and I had my pillow with me under my arm, and when I turned around because I couldn't feel it, I just knocked the lamp over, and it went wow, bang, smashed on the ground. And then I didn't my contacts aren't in, I'm blind, I can't see, I'm like basically fishing around for glass while my I don't know, it sucked. I was very angry.
No one woke up. No one woke up with a scream. Because I feel like
no,
that's what would happen to me.
No, and surprisingly not. But I have so many noise machines going on in this house. Like someone could probably walk in and take everything they wanted and leave, and I wouldn't even notice.
I've had that thought. You know what? As long as they don't disturb me and mess with me.
Yeah, just don't wake me up.
Yeah.
Don't make me sing.
Hey, I've got a glass breaking story that happened to me about 2 hours ago.
All right, here we go.
So I bought a smoker last week. I have a lot I didn't touch on, but I bought a smoker last week.
Yeah, go on. What kind?
A Pit Boss 850.
Nice.
A mid-range one. I don't know if I'm gonna do it enough to warrant. Anyway,
That's fine. That's all you need.
so I'm gearing up for wrestling this weekend. I'm gonna do a pulled pork
Nice.
shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
So tonight I was gonna bang out the barbecue sauce. Everything went great. Barbecue sauce is good. It's done. And while I was like stirring it and waiting, I was organizing my spice closet, getting rid of old spices.
Yeah, all those deodorants right in the trash.
All those deodorants.
Sam,
And when I get to the right
coming
yards-
a mile away.
Yeah.
I was fucking prepping for it.
I got a lot of hot sauces, and I was, just organizing everything. And I'm putting things up on the shelf, putting things up. All of a sudden, a ghost pushes a bottle of hot sauce off the shelf onto the counter. It shatters this ghost pepper hot sauce all over the place.
Oh, no.
So I'm like, keep the dog away. Glass shards everywhere. It just, yeah, it sucked. It was really a pain in the ass. And So come by this weekend if you guys want to have some pulled pork with glass sharded barbecue sauce.
Nice. What kind of pellets are you using?
I just bought some bullshit for the first
What
go.
what wood?
It was a Traeger competition, but I've heard bad things about Traeger, so my next one's going to be different.
They're fine. I use Traeger. I think they're good. Anyway, that's the smoke show.
This episode brought to you by Traeger.
By Traeger.
No.
Set it and forget it.
Traeger.
Easy bake oven for men. That's what they call it. And you know what? They're not wrong, but fuck you. That's what I use. I don't have time to fucking dick around with the heat of the wood, you friggin' freaks.
Exactly. I'm
Don't
not
get
some
time.
yokel out there feeding a fire 20 hours a day. I got to
Yeah.
go to work.
Yeah, I gotta go to work. I need to watch my children. I need to procrastinate on other things that I probably should be doing.
Yeah. I
And-
got to watch his children too.
Yeah, these Will's over here also watching. I just have a whole group of people staring at my kids all the time. But anyway, who won last week?
That would be you.
No, really? I mean, yay!
It was a short week. Not a lot of turnout, but yeah, you were the one.
Will won a raffle, and when he won the raffle, the prize that he won was he was going to be the first ever participant at a new peep show business. He was going to be the first customer at the peep show. So he went in with his raffle ticket. He sat down. It was a small room, just like the little curtains, and he was sitting there waiting. Cut to 30 minutes earlier. Charles was driving for the first time instead of running somewhere, and because he realized he didn't know how to drive, he got into a fender bender, and he crashed into this Rolls Royce. And the Rolls Royce guy got out. He's like, "What are you doing?" And Charles is like, "I'm sorry, I don't know how to drive. I'm not very good." Charles had his hair down, and this guy thought he was a woman. And he said, "Well, you're going to have to work that off." And Charles said, "Okay, whatever you need." And so he marched him into a building, and he stuck him in a booth. Fast forward. Let's rewind 2 days prior. Sam got arrested under suspicion of drug trafficking in his RV, and he went to jail. So he's sitting in jail. All right, back to present time. Will is waiting for the show to begin, and the curtain opens, and who does he see? Charles. He's there, and he's wearing a bikini, but he is wearing those fucked up socks with the individual toes. And
Oh, you know it.
Will, trying to jerk off, is like, "I can't with those socks." Oh, he's wearing them now. I hate it. Oh, God, you look like you have fucking, what is it, friggin' frostbite foot. Anyway, so he's like, "I'm trying to jerk off, and I can't because your weird socks are there." And Charles is like, "I'm sorry, I have to wear them. It's kind of gross in here." So Will's like, "All right, I'll keep trying." So now Charles is just kind of like dancing, and Will's jerking off. Let's cut back to the prison. Sam is just getting train run on him by so many inmates.
Nice.
Okay, back to the peep show. Will finally comes. He finally lets it go, and he's just like, "Pew! Pow, 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 pow," and he just splats it all over the glass. And Charles is like, "Oh, thank God." So Charles turns around to the guy, and he's like, "Can I go now?" And the guy goes, "Yes." And he shakes Charles's hand, and Charles goes outside, still in a bikini, which he was wearing, and he immediately gets offered a modeling job because he's in the city. And someone goes, "Wow, you're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen." And he's like, "Do you do modeling?" He's like, "I will." And so he went, and now he's being whisked away to some high-rise penthouse in the city. Will just, now that he has post-nut clarity, realized that he just came to Charles. Now he's like, "What does this mean?" And he doesn't know how to handle it. So he stumbles out of the peep show, and he's walking around, and he's, just falling all over the place. He's, his head's all a mess, and he doesn't know what to do. So he finally just sits on a bench, and he just sits there with his head sulking. Back to Sam in the jail, still getting railed. All right, back to Charles. Charles is now in the penthouse, He's now in the penthouse, and he's crushing it. These pictures look good, and his career takes off. He is a successful model, and he's on the cover of Vanity Fair. He's on the cover of Vogue. He's on the cover of the latest Dog Breath photography calendar. It's going great, and his life could not be better. He's going to all the parties, and he's starting to develop a little bit of the nose candy, a little bit too much, and he's just like living his best life, living in the fast lane, and nothing can go wrong. Will's life is in shambles. He doesn't know. He goes home. He can't look his wife in the eye. She finally, Rosa finally goes, Will, what the hell even happened to you? And Will says, I can't take it anymore. I have to tell you what happened. So he tells his wife. She leaves him in disgust. Will's life is going even worse, while Charles is just soaring through just like it's going absolutely apeshit bananas. All right, cut to the next day for everyone. Back to the jail. Sam still getting railed. Anyway, Will decides to call Charles and tell him what happened. So Charles picks his phone and it's like loud because there's like house music going, and it's like Will, what's going on? And he's like, I'm gonna kill myself because I came while you were dancing in a bikini. And Charles is like, what? I can't hear you. And he hangs up with them. Will's like, that's it. He goes to the biggest building he could find, and he gets to the top of it, and he's about to jump. He's standing on the edge. Cut back to Charles. Charles is like the end of the party. It's like 7 a.m. The sun's up. The party's over. He's like raccoon-eyed. He's all fucked up. He's like heroin chic. He's wearing like a white tube top and a mini skirt, and he's got like a really like thin shawl on, and he's just like he's marching his way out the door of the penthouse, and he goes up the stairs to get some air, and he gets to the roof, and who does he see? Will. And then Will turns around, and now Charles and Will's eyes are locked. Back at the jail, Sam is covered in cum. He's absolute head to toe, just drenched in men's semen. Back to the rooftop. Will, they're staring at each other. Will can't believe his eyes. He gets another erection, blows his load. The force of the load pushes him back, knocks him off the building. He falls to his death because he can't stop looking at Charles without jizzing. So he jizzed himself right off the building. Charles, ironically enough, died 10 minutes prior from a heart attack from a cocaine overdose, and he's just a corpse on the roof. Back to the prison. Sam is cleaned up. He's putting his shirt back on. Kaylee posts bail, and he left and just went on and like lived his life, and nothing ever happened to him, and he's fine. He died of old age eventually, and that's how you all died.
That sounds about right. Yeah. I lived an incredible 24 hours.
Yeah, you know what was it? I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time.
Yeah.
And listen, just because a guy makes out with like 1 or 10 other dudes doesn't make him gay.
No.
Have you ever seen that clip? Oh, yeah, go ahead, Will.
You mentioned male semen. Are there any other types?
Yeah, gruel.
Ooh.
Oh.
I mean, it's not semen, I guess. But, we can move on. We don't need to live here anymore.
Fantastic.
Will, what are we doing?
Yes, this was my idea, huh? We're doing in spite of the wrestling Wrestlemania weekend.
In spite of
donning
it?
my appropriate. Huh? In spite of it. Inspired by. My apologies.
Inspired. Thank you.
It's WrestleMania weekend, folks. We're all young wrestling fans who have grown older and still watch to varying degrees. This is Sam's Super Bowl, I believe.
Oh my God, best weekend of the year.
Yeah. And we're all excited about it. So what better topic than a wrestling topic? And this week we're doing your WrestleMania dream matches. This is going to be a card of 5 matches. And in the order of certain topics for each iteration, we're going to have our women's championship dream match, our tag team title dream match, a stipulation match, the men's championship match, of course, and then your wild card, which can be whatever you want. And now we're
You're
talking
wild.
we're talking any person from any walk of life, from any era, is capable of being involved in these matches.
Hell yeah,
So I
dude.
know that you guys did a couple of years ago. Sam, you were actually on the episode. I sampled it a little bit before it was the four of us, and I thought that was pretty great. But that was all in reference to matches that happened. This is all about matches that we want to see.
Yes.
That
Hell
did
yeah,
not
dude.
happen.
I believe we did a draft before, and I stole your Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels pick, and that was
The best wrestling match of all
bullshit.
time.
Yep.
Of
It was.
course
It's
it
the best
was,
wrestling
yeah.
match of all time.
Yeah.
If you don't think that's number one, fuck you.
For real. I can't think of a... It's unreal how perfect that match is. So good. Man. I want to watch it right now.
Let's do it.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck this show. Who wants to go first? Okay, so we're doing the women's match first. What did
Yep.
something happen to me? I can't talk. You know what it is? I'm trying to be a little quiet because I don't want to say "come" too loud with my in-laws upstairs. But
Might have been a glitch in the internet connection.
You might be
Yeah, maybe.
quiet, but they're like, did he just say come? And then you said it 8 more times, and they're like, oh no, he's saying come.
it's a come heavy episode. I don't know what to tell you. I had a peanut butter and jelly. You know how I get. Come.
I thought he was doing laundry down there.
No. Come.
Nice.
Okay,
So, yeah,
so it's a women's match.
Women's match to start it off. Who wants to go?
Nose goes, not it. Every time we
Okay.
do this, Sam always volunteers. Predictable Sam.
I'm
Will,
in
do
the
you
same
wanna-
mindset.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah, ready? 1, 2, 3. My number 5 is you might know this wrestler is great female wrestler. Her name is Bailey.
Which
Bailey
one?
Humphreys.
The new
Bailey
one?
Humphrey. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yes,
The one with the jowls?
and she's gonna be wrestling Nicole Bass
Oh. Yeah.
in a match of the worst and ugliest women of all of wrestling history.
who's Nick?
You
Now-
know who
now
Nicole
I
Bass
get
is? She
it.
looks like Carrot Top.
Whoa.
She looks like Carrot Top now.
Yeah.
like jacked up. Like
Yo,
not
she
at
was
the
in,
same time.
when was she in wrestling?
It was a brief period of time. I think she was an escort for Val Venus, and
She
maybe
was on
floated
Howard
around
Stern.
R.I.P.
for an episode or
No, she was like a regular, not like she was like part of like the
regular?
whack pack or
Okay.
whatever. But
What a
man,
time.
you got to watch like her on that show. They're so ruthless to her. It's unbelievable.
Oh yeah, old Stern was great. New Stern is.
Oh,
you know,
what a pussy bitch.
you would. Yeah, I was gonna say you've got a lot to say. I bet.
Oh, I do. I won't. But man,
the show sucks. It's unlistenable these days.
it's crazy to think how it is now versus what we're talking about of like how wild it was and awesome it was. But you know what? What's that? You live long enough to become the villain.
Yeah, I think you're right. But so regardless of the jokes of these women's appearance, which I don't mean to be so rude, but this girl Bailey Humphrey, if you haven't seen her, she is wildly impressive.
Oh,
She has got the face for wrestling. We'll say that. But the rest of her body, she is one of the most ripped
yeah.
and athletic looking women in wrestling that I've seen.
It's again, we talked about it last week. It's got to be some sort of notable condition because it's
It
just
is.
her neck is really fat.
It is a condition, and I didn't bother to look it up again, but I did read that it is some
It's
kind of
called bulldog
syndrome.
Oh,
I
She
said
does
la-
that.
I said last week that she looks like a hunter from Resident Evil. And if you pull up a photo of her and a photo of the first photo that comes up for Hunter Resident Evil, it's the fucking same. It's incredible. I was spot on. Please do this. I beg you to see how right I am on this.
But yeah, this to me would be the best of all time because you got two meaty women slapping me.
Would this be for the women's meat slapping championship?
No, Divas
No.
Championship
The butterfly belt.
with the butterfly and all. But yeah,
all right, not bad.
She does the cranium crush. That's a cool ass move for a woman that size, and then that weird flipping power slam that she does.
Yeah. I posted
If
that
they
in
can
the
make that
Discord.
work, that's gonna be a fucking top tier finisher.
That's wild. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Meaty
Sam,
winner.
you want to go?
Number 5.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a good one. All right. My number 5 is my favorite female wrestler. That's Rhea Ripley. And she will be taking on Sherry Martel.
Oh. Okay.
In what?
Sherry.
Who can die last?
And then who can die last? Yeah, there wasn't a lot of women from that era that, like, I don't know, were slightly intimidating or whatever. It was more of just like, you know, they came on and you'd take a break, go to the bathroom, whatever. It was what it was. They had Alundra Blaze, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But Sherry was like, I don't know, she had an intensity to her that I think would actually play with, you know, the superstars of today. I don't know how great she was as a technical in the ring wrestler, but for like a brawl or like a, I don't know, depending what generation we do this in, a cat fight or something like that. If it's Attitude Era, but I'd like to see those two in a women's championship match. And you know what? I'd like to see Sherry win.
Wow.
Controversial.
Yeah.
I feel like I
result.
can't speak on this too much because I don't know much about Sherry Martel.
Well, she did sing the original version of Shawn Michaels' theme song. Which
all the lyrics of the
all the lyrics.
Okay, she even did
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Oh, that's Sherry Martel.
Right, because I think he's cute. I know he's sexy. Right, he's got the
okay.
moves, all that stuff, and I can tell you it's sung very much in tune.
Mm.
And yeah, the only other thing I can think of is you know, her at the WrestleMania 9, which they just came out with that great documentary of, her on the outside screaming for Shawn, and she's like, Shawn, and you can just hear that.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember
Above
that.
everything. It's incredible. She was the best. R.I.P. We might be saying that a lot
related
this episode.
to Rick the model?
Rick the Baby Martel.
Baby, careful.
Baby.
Put respect on that man's name.
I feel like she wasn't, but I mean, somebody fact check that for me. But yeah, Rhea
All right.
versus Sherry.
So I just looked her up, and just the first thing that I noticed is that her real name is Sherry with an I, but her wrestling name was Sherry with a Y.
Important distinction.
Okay.
Matters.
Fucking Vince,
It
just making
matters.
sure he can hold rights.
Yeah, a monster.
All
Very
right.
nice.
I can go next.
Sure.
I can tell you I took a slightly different approach to this because I'm booking currently based on everyone who's on the active roster right now.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
That's the way I went. Because while I do love the idea of dream matches, at the same time I'm like, I can't get excited about like Sherry Martel versus Rhea Ripley. I don't get excited about that either. So mine is, and it's also, I can tell you mine is in spite of a match that is happening this weekend.
Fuck you.
My women's title match would be Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair. We don't need Io in this match. They could have just given us the two, like,
Powerhouses.
yeah, the two powerhouses and the best female wrestlers on the roster. Granted, who goes over in this match? My pick is Bianca because Rhea can
Interesting.
survive without it. Rhea, if anything, Rhea is infinitely better in the chase than she is. Once she's on top, she's one of those people. Who the fuck's gonna beat her?
Yeah.
Sherry Martel.
Sherry
Come
Martel.
on.
Yeah, I feel like it's hard to connect with a three-way match on like at a storytelling sort of like emotional level. So yeah, I can think of like when I think of like, oh, great three-way matches, there's like very few that really come to mind. So
Yeah.
I don't know if
I can't even pull one right now.
my go-to one is always Cena, Lesnar, and Rollins at the Royal Rumble in like 2015. That match is incredible. But but yeah, for storytelling, I don't think we need Io either.
Yeah.
I'm
They
buying
coulda
your
just-
WrestleMania.
Yeah, they could have just given us, Bianca, Rhea, let them beat the shit out of each other, and everyone will be happy about it. So,
Hell yeah.
That's exactly why I think you're wrong about your prediction, though.
what?
I think she's in the match to win the match.
Which
Who,
one?
Io Sky?
Io Sky, yes.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
I don't
It's
think
either that or it's
either
Bianca.
of the other two winning does anything.
Yeah. But they still didn't need to interject it. It doesn't add anything to this build. They could have just... there wasn't much build to it. I feel like they did it just because they knew they had the men's three-way going on. So, they're like,
So-
go two.
My wild guess is that they're trying to put some legitimacy behind the influx of Japanese and Asian wrestlers. They don't
Other than
really get
Asuka,
taken
they're
seriously
all-
most of the time.
Yeah, because other than Asuka, they're all really tiny.
Right.
Yeah.
But they're super talented, and they put in the work. They deserve the time. I think that's kind of the new approach with the TKO sports and Triple H era.
Okie dokie.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. Should I go? Number 5?
Yeah.
All right. So this is my dream WrestleMania match. It'll be one person's debut. Actually, it'll be both these people's debut wrestling match. One person's debut into the world, actually. It's Belle Delphine versus Martina Bistormi in a sex match.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So this takes place in 2000, 2001, something like that for the type of...
Takes place this weekend, hopefully.
I don't know who that
banking
second
on that
person
being
is.
booked. Who nobody knows. Martina Bistormi. Could be
Who
anybody.
is that?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
We'll have to find out.
I thought I
Does
was
she-
just missing something, but
Yeah. Does she
No, we
wear
all are.
Does she wear her signature tan beanie to the ring?
It is a go-to. It looks good on them. It's a good color on them. It's they're wearing their signature tan beanie, also the same black hoodie they wore all week, and then the same pants that they wear all the time.
Yep. Is she billed as being from her mother-in-law's basement?
No, she's billed from Lebanon to get that diversity quota in there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's gonna be a real banger.
How does one win a sex match?
One will finish before the other, and the other one will be left unsatisfied. So that'll it probably will be over before it even starts. To be honest, I'd be surprised if they even make contact to begin with, because once the rules are set and the bell rings, it's you go through the table. You go through the table. That's it.
Yep.
Yep. So that's it. Number 5, Belle Delphine versus Martina Bistormi in a sex match.
I'd like to see the entrance
Stormy.
where she comes down on like a rigged up golf cart in a bathtub, and she
Hell yeah.
splashes the water at people, and they're just
That's
like
expensive.
Everyone's getting HIV.
Mouths
Yay.
agape.
But that's my number 5. Will, number 4? Oh no, Sam, number 4.
No,
Wait, no,
That
no,
was
it was
Will.
me.
Four.
Well, yeah.
it's me.
Oh,
Number
Will's
4.
not- Oh, that's
Let's
right.
do it.
I forgot about that bit.
My number 4 is a match that I think you guys should say fuck
Well,
yeah to.
What match is it? What category
This
is?
is I'm sorry. This is the tag team championship
Okay.
match. And my dream match for the best tag teams is the Brothers of Destruction, Undertaker and Kane versus LOD, the Legion of Doom.
Oh, that would be a fuck yeah match for sure.
Yeah.
It's just a slobber knocker. That is the definition of this match.
You get a lot
No,
of
that's
big people
meaty
on your
men
card.
slapping meat.
I guess I've been into smoking, so I guess I just had meat on the mind, Sam. I don't have much else to say about that other than those are, I understand the Brothers of Destruction weren't really a great tag team. They had a little run, but to me, those are the most powerful tag teams of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's from an era where basically anything went and lots of people got hurt.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's the best time. Now
It
it
is.
sucks.
Keeps things fresh.
Yeah. Has the Undertaker or Kane ever wrestled? I'm sure they have, against LOD in any capacity.
Taker must have, right?
Not
Yeah, but did he do it as
not to
Taker,
my
or was he like
memory.
Mean Marcalis or whatever the fuck that other gimmick that he had was?
I mean, LOD was around again for the LOD 2000 stint.
Oh, with their like full biker helmets.
Oh my god. So this is not a dream match. Does it happen?
Kane and the Undertaker
Does it happen?
battle the Legion of Doom.
I cannot believe this is real. So,
This is definitely
sorry, I was
Legion
playing
of Doom
some audio there.
2000.
yeah. Undertaker and Kane versus Legion of Doom 2000 on an episode of fucking Sunday Night Heat in 1998.
Nice.
Of course I missed it.
Is this even this isn't even like Brothers of Destruction era.
It's
this
not.
It's
yeah.
Ministry. It's Kane and then Ministry Taker.
Right. So it wasn't
Wow.
really Brothers of Destruction. So I'll give myself that credit. But I can't believe. Oh, you know what? This was
Not the real
LOD
Legion
with
of Doom.
draws.
I was gonna say
with
it's not the
draws.
other one.
Doesn't count. Doesn't count.
R.I.P.
So still a dream match.
R.I.P. to all of his bones.
Oh, I got to hear him.
And
Vince McMahon walk. This
Poor
is
guy.
incredible.
Great. He's in great spirits despite it all. Every interview I've seen about him, he's like, yeah, you know, it's no big deal.
It's a good outlook.
Weird. I mean, what can you do at that point, right?
See, I've got a different vibe for my tag team situation. Like yours, like you said, is a slobber knocker. It's for giant men with almost no technical ability between them. But that's okay. It's a spectacle. But I want to see an entertaining tag team match. I want to see the Rock and Sock Connection going up against
Okay.
New Day.
Oh, okay.
I could see that. Good build up.
Yep. Lots of good mic work. Lots of false finishes, and then you get that fucking the unpredictability of Mick Foley thrown in there.
I miss a trombone. That was very funny.
Yeah, Francesca 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was leaving a show at the Worcester DCU Center, I think it's called now. Went to a SmackDown show with my sister. I got her for a gift as a Christmas present. And the parking garage I was in was a nightmare to get out of. It took like an hour. And everybody in the garage started honking the New Day beat. It really made the
That's
night.
funny.
Yeah. Wrestling fans are the best.
Yeah.
Yep. Ooh, I got a sneeze coming on.
Oh yeah. Welcome to the
I don't know how I feel about this match. That doesn't do anything for me, to be honest.
All right. Are you a fan of New Day at all, or is it more of the Rock and Sock thing? Or neither?
I probably like them both equally the same, which isn't like I'm a super fan of either. I like them fine. I don't know. I just
Is it because The Rock is the fucking Rock? Like, so you're walking in with a world champ and then the New Day. And Mankind.
I don't know. You know what it is none of those people, well, except for like Mick Foley, I guess, but like none of them. What I like for me, I like either big powerhouse meaty men or some fucking sick ass gimmick. And I don't think any of them, other than Mankind, have like a gimmick that's enough of a gimmick to me. Like the New Days, they're just like funny dudes being funny guys. And they were funny, and I enjoyed watching them, but like it never hooked me in as like the Fiend did, or like Papa Shango or something like that.
Yeah. I just
Doink.
remember a Doink. I remember the the feud that the New Day did with the Usos, and like you'd see like, oh, it's New Day versus Usos, part 37, but every
Right,
fucking match was incredible.
The
They were.
Usos are the Canes of the tag team world.
Go on.
Oh, yeah.
That-
I think well said.
They are. Kane was so solid for so long, very reliable, and the Usos have been the exact same. They've been a tag team for so long. They've done so many matches. They're on all the time, and yeah, their matches are always either perfectly fine or good. They're not like, oh Jesus, look at these fucking rejects doing something stupid and they're bad at everything they do.
You could throw them back in the mix right now, and they'd be an immediate threat to the fucking tag division now.
Hell yeah.
I think there's one glaring question we're forgetting to ask here.
Mm-hmm.
Which two members of New Day would be in the match?
Ooh, good question.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta... Man, is there one right answer to this? All right, in an ideal world, I would love to see Big E back.
Yeah.
Probably with Kofi, but Xavier is just
that's
super solid, but I think that's the better combination.
I don't know. I don't know. I was never impressed with Xavier. I like Kofi and Big E way more than Xavier, except for that one porno he did.
Yeah, fun fact, right around that time, my friend Megan Smith, she went to a house show, and he tried to get her number.
And she didn't give it to him?
Well, she's very gay.
Oh. But did she see that video? Did she see the video, though?
Probably, because her girl Paige is in it.
Oh.
Oh.
Then why didn't she just get on that, though? I mean, like...
Listen,
Could have been a
That's the
snow bro
open
with
door.
Paige.
Yeah.
Listen, if it was a direct line to Paige, it might have been a different story, but I don't know.
That's wild.
Paige here.
Paige, hey, I got to come on the belt. Oh, you gonna come on this belt right here? It's me, Paige.
Oi.
Oh, you turn around, you stick it up me bum.
So you've seen it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's like,
Did she
there's like
do
a video where she's like, oh, I just think I'm getting it ready for you. And she's sticking like a Crayola marker up her ass.
Nice.
I hate that. It's not a there's nothing in that video that's attractive, like any of them.
Mm-hmm.
They're just raunch and just like, oh, God. But you know what? I'll take what I
I
can get.
understand trying to find a butt plug on the fly, but why did she have a Crayola marker on hand?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's just a Crayola. I write my notes on it and I stick it on me bum.
I hope it was one of those old scented crayons from elementary school.
Smoke.
Oh.
It's a smoke spelling one.
Not crayon, marker. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah, okay. Well,
right.
it's not a bad pick.
right,
Charles, you're up. Tag team.
Yeah. This is the one I struggled trying to pick because the tag division sucks currently. My pick is, weirdly enough, I don't know if Sam and I are going to keep doing this, The New Day.
Okay.
Versus the debut of The Acclaimed. AEW jumping ship over.
Oh. Is that a theory?
No, because they're already separated over there. But I feel like it's hard to argue in the last couple of years what tag team has been like more popular than The Acclaimed at the time, because they were a great fucking gimmick. I loved seeing them live, and now they were like, we're gonna break them up and see how they do as single stars, and be like, it's a bad idea, because it's not going well. But I felt like they could work fairly well against the New Day. New Day are good hands as usual. And it's the current run of New Day, Kofi and Woods.
Do you
I had to
want him
duck
to scissor?
out. So it's New Day versus who?
The Acclaimed.
Wait, is that an AEW?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know.
Because
who
the
that is.
rest of WWE's tag division currently fucking sucks.
When was the last time you think the tag division had weight?
When were the Usos and the New Day?
Yeah, it was Usos and New Day. They
Probably.
carried it for like 3 years.
Yeah,
I guess.
probably.
guess.
They keep changing the belts. And
Yeah.
I like the new belts a lot better, but like, there's been a lot of changes, so it's hard to keep up with.
Yeah, I don't know. There's not much about tag matches that will get me excited unless it's, the Dudleys, Edge and Christian, and the Hardy Boys.
Dude, hell yeah.
Tag wrestling peaked there, and it's just kind of
That's probably true.
slow
That's probably
coast
true.
down.
Do you think we'll
So.
see Hardy Boys at WrestleMania this year?
No. I don't want to see them anymore. I'm good. I've seen Matt Hardy move in person, and it is painful. It's like watching Taker move.
Yeah.
You're just
Yeah.
like, please stop. And you're like 20 years younger.
And
When did he
he's
debut
been
in
moving like
91?
that for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been through it.
Don't do leg drops, kids.
No.
Oh, that reminds me. Real quick, I'm sorry. I asked Rosa, I go, hey, what would be your favorite, WrestleMania dream match? And she said, Matt Hardy. First she said Matt Hardy, and I go, really? Wait, you mean Matt? And she goes, oh no, Jeff. And
Jeff.
I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. And I go, against who? And she says, the guy that did the worm. I'm like, Scotty Too Hotty?
Scotty Too Hotty.
Yeah. That would be Rose's dream WrestleMania main
match.
event.
Pretty good.
A lot of showmanship happening here.
I like it better than the New Day versus a Rock and Sock Connection.
No, I went to one of Mick Foley's live shows like 10 years ago or something like that, and
Me too.
in Providence, Rhode Island.
No, I went to the Boston one.
Okay, he brought out his special guest, which was Scotty Too Hotty, and they were like, any questions for Scotty? Fucking silence, just dead silence. They're like, oh, I don't know what to ask.
Like, Scotty, do you like stuff?
Do you like things and stuff?
Were you doing coke with Brian Christopher when he died?
Oh.
Answer the question. When I saw him, he was with Bruce Pritchard, and he had just got released like 2 days before.
That's so
and
much
he was
better.
he was telling this crazy story, and he was like, it was a tag team. He was like, I won't tell you who it is. And I was like, oh. And I asked, and like I just shouted out, I go, what was their finisher? And he laughed. He was like, ha, nice try. I was like, hell yeah. Like a brother love to laugh.
I fucking love Bruce Pritchard.
Yeah, okay. That's a good one. All right. Oh, am I up?
Yeah.
Does anyone got anything else?
Yes.
All right, tag team, right? Okay, so this is on my WrestleMania Dream card, okay? You might not have heard of these tag teams before, but believe me, they are good tag teams. This would be a tag match between the Invaders, Alf and Mac, versus Sextinction, Barney the Dinosaur, and Earl Sinclair.
Why are they Sextinction?
You got to see their ring attire. It's a lot
So many clamps.
yeah, a lot of S&M.
I'm sorry. Who's partnering with Earl?
With Earl, Barney the Dinosaur.
Oh, Barney and Earl. I gotcha.
Yeah, Earl Sinclair.
Wasn't
Such
Earl?
a funny name.
He was very terrifying.
He's a big guy. He's a scary guy.
Yeah.
He's not so scary. He was wearing a gimp mask, though.
Is it one of those things where like you can't tell who it is, and or like they try to keep it a surprise, but it's clearly him?
It's basically Golga's mask before Golga wore it.
Golga.
I haven't heard that in a
R.I.P.
while.
Yeah. Versus the Invaders, Alf and Mac.
Mac from Mac and Me.
Yeah, dude.
Nice. Is his finishing maneuver when he pushes you down the cliff in your wheelchair?
Yeah, every match it spills out onto the floor and then goes through the whole town to the biggest hill where a wheelchair is waiting. And then Mac puts you in the wheelchair and just coasts you right off the cliff.
What a son of a bitch.
Then Al just makes comments and puns and eat your cats.
So who's going over in this match?
Honestly, probably Alpha. I mean, the Invaders are a pretty hot babyface team, so they got to sell those. They got to sell that merch. And really, Sextinction's kind of like a what are they called? Like a developmental.
They're up and coming.
Yeah. There's a term for it? They're enhancement talent. That's what they are.
Yes.
There you go. Yeah.
Now, what's
but
the size difference between those two?
A lot. That's the whole thing. It's like, a David versus Goliath kind of story. And the build-up was good. Sextinction tried to make a pass at Mac, and he very politely turned it down. And then they attacked him. And then Alf found him. He was like, "Yo!" And
He does
the
say
rest
that.
is history.
He does say
Sure
yo.
does. Yeah. So that's my tag team. The Invaders versus Sextinction.
Great. Yep.
Will.
What else can he say?
Earl Sinclair. You're going to have a hard time suplexing that guy.
He's got no neck. Him and that Bailey girl have the same neck.
And Bailey Humphries.
Yeah.
It's not her neck. It's just her jowls.
Whatever. Oh, sorry. It's her neck guard. It's like a mud flap for a truck.
Oh. Hey.
What?
I hope the best for her. I think she's going to be a
me too.
superstar.
I hope she gets a lot of money.
All right, my number 3, and this is going to be our stipulation match. Just any match that has a creative stipulation, as is commonly seen in WrestleManias. So my stipulation match is going to be Zach Gowen versus whoever in a ladder match.
He's pretty athletic. You probably make up the ladder pretty quick.
I know. The gimmick is built right in. How entertaining would that be to see a guy hop up a ladder with one leg?
Maybe Martina Bistormi can make a second appearance on the same card.
Run in from Martina
Bistormi.
Bistormi.
I still can't believe this happened.
Well, because he went up against Vince McMahon, right? Like this was.
He went
this
up
was
against
his whole
fucking
thing?
Brock Lesnar, yeah. Brock Lesnar has like fucking like get going Brock Lesnar too. Good God.
I just think the match with Zach Gowen and his one leg gimmick, it would be very entertaining in a ladder match.
Yeah, for those who don't know, Zach Gowen is a one-legged man.
And
Yeah.
he's not like a jacked one-legged man.
One-legged
he was
wrestler.
just a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't super huge, but he made it. He made it. We're talking about him, so he made it.
I'll talk about anybody with one leg.
In this ladder match, which usually has 5 to 6 people, I think there's plenty of opportunity for him to have great spots, gimmick spots, this and that. I do think though that he would not win. I think that would
course
just
not.
be too unreasonable for a guy with one leg to climb a ladder faster than anyone. So the person I think that would win, who would be involved in the match, is Doug.
All right, I'm in.
I think that Doug would hide under the ring or have some other creative method to avoid conflict and scamper his ass up that ladder and grab the title before anyone knew it was wise.
Listen, he's sneaky. He is
Oh,
sneaky.
you know what I wanted to do live on the air too? Because I've been letting this linger.
Oh, here we go.
I did get a friend request. I talked about this last week. I
that's
think
right.
I got a friend request. I'm going to accept it
Oh,
right
shit.
here, live
on the air.
Whoa.
and confirmed.
Wow. It's official.
I hope your door-
I'm
official.
friends with Doug.
Your door blasts open. He's like, "Hey, Will." Very nice. That's very exciting. I'm sure I'll get a pop-up text in just a second, being like, "Oh my god, it
It's
happened."
happening.
What's wrong with that retarded guy on your podcast?
It's a special
He
needs-
sent it,
special
not me.
needs. Very nice.
I'm sorry. Special needs, Sam. I apologize.
Mine is also a ladder match, but it's specifically a Money in the Bank ladder match, and it's done in the style that they did during COVID, where it's on the top of the stadium. So you have to battle your way through the whole building,
Nice.
up the stairwells. There's all sorts of people popping in. Oh my god, hang on! No, I did literally just got a text from Doug.
Oh, really?
I love it.
He's like, oh, my car flipped over. I need help.
No, but it's a picture from the outside of our RV of Kaylee's head through the window, which is very creepy.
Did he friggin' get Marty Jannetty on Kaylee and kick her head through the window?
Yeah, he's done some stuff. So yes, this was one of my favorite Money in the Bank matches because it was so fucking outrageous. Just having to battle through the building, I thought that was a fucking riot. And this is definitely one of those like, oh crap, we don't have a spot for everyone sort of matches, and they got to get just kind of whoever in on it. So it's definitely going to have Andre the Giant with Bobby Heenan, Hulk Hogan, James Ellsworth, Chyna, and Dink.
Love it.
Couldn't get Doink, huh?
No, so you get the again, he's sneaky. He's fast. Much like Doug. Slightly shorter.
Wait, is Doug Dink?
Oh.
Oh.
Doug.
Four-letter.
Dunk.
Dunk?
Yes, Doungk. What I definitely want to see out of this match is Hulk Hogan body slam Andre the Giant through the roof of the Superdome, and then all the way to the ground below, causing an earthquake that rips the fault line in half, and then half the United States falls into the ocean.
That's what happened.
Holy
Jesus.
shit.
Yeah.
That's the high spot. And then Dink wins, of course.
Fucking Dink.
There's no other way.
He's
Who
over.
does he cash in on?
Who does he Oh.
No, or are we gonna find out in your next pick?
Well, no. This was some money you get the briefcase, right?
Right, but he could cash in at any time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Including right now.
Right now.
Including, you can also trade in the Money in the Bank contract for a gift certificate to the Olive Garden.
Oh, nice.
Which I know for a fact he likes. I did meet Dink at the Olive Garden.
Was he sitting in a booster seat?
And you verified that he was enjoying his meal.
I definitely told this story on the podcast before, but we went to the Olive Garden and Kaylee was wearing a Seth Rollins shirt. And this little guy comes up to her after, and he's about the right age.
Pretty cool shirt there, guy.
Yep, it was that. It was exactly that. And then he's like, I used to wrestle, and we're like, oh wow. He's like, I was actually in WWE. I was like, oh wow. And like, what was your gimmick? And he said, well, do you remember a clown? And then he did a little bow and left.
Very little bow.
A little tiny bow. One of my favorite Olive Garden celebrity encounters.
He's like, excuse me, my tour of Italy is ready.
And did you
My tortellini.
Excuse me,
Did you
my
ask
endless
him
salad
where,
and breadsticks are at the table.
where was Wink, Pink, and Stink?
They're dead.
Oh yeah, R.I.P.
They all died. Their hearts were normal size, and they blew up in their bodies.
And then he squirted us with a tiny flower and scampered off under one of the tables. Dang.
Dink?
Will you ever win?
That sounds
Probably
awesome.
not.
Yep.
I did. Man, I loved that shit when I was a kid. I love it now.
Oh yeah.
I probably would have fanned out a little bit if I ever met Dink. I'd be like, oh my god, sir, please right this way. I'd pay for his meal.
You escort him to a different table.
I always imagine him like without the makeup to be more like a Danny DeVito type guy.
Yeah.
Oh, god, Danny DeVito's so small.
I'm
He's like a little bit taller than Dink.
Yeah, pretty much. He had the male pattern baldness, but with the ponytail on the back.
Like a little Paul Heyman.
Yep.
Nice. Whose turn is it?
Charles' turn.
All right, Charles.
Great pick, Sam.
That was very good. Any chance we get to talk about Dink, I'm into it.
Do you think we can get him on the podcast?
Honestly, yes.
Yeah.
We could start a Dink related podcast called
Yes.
Thinkin' and Dinkin'. All right, Charles, please.
Yeah, my stipulation match is it's a gauntlet match for the IC title right now. I just want to see just throw everybody else against Braun Breaker, all the mid carders. Just let him run through. See how far he gets.
Just say his gimmick is being
Fearing people.
like an angel dust addict, like a PCP like rageaholic.
Huh. It would explain the tan.
Absolutely hate his nickname.
What is it?
What?
Nickname.
It's
The unpredictable badass.
yes.
Oh,
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
I have
That's
heard
his
that.
gimmick.
That's
That's his
terrible.
nickname.
I put this 100% on Michael
Oh
Cole.
my god, that sucks.
It's so rough.
That's like the lunatic fringe.
The
You know what would...
It's right
You
up
know
there
what would
with
suit that
it's right up there with
personality
Jeff
better?
Hardy's charismatic enigma. It's just like what? What is those? They're just throwing two words together.
Yes.
I think maybe his nickname should be Divorced Cop because he comes in with that kind of intensity.
He's got the look. He's got the little goatee too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
Goodness.
Oh my
I
god.
like a nice gauntlet match. That's fun.
When's the last time we saw a gauntlet match where it's just like, and the next fucking person's coming, and the next person's coming down?
Not a lot.
And I like that it ends with a title.
Yeah. And it's him defending his. So
I can't get into him. He's so plain.
Mhm.
I don't like. He just looks like an angry guy, and I don't like it. Like there's nothing behind the anger. He's not angry for like any reason, and he's not big enough or like imposing enough to be like he doesn't need a reason. He's a monster. He's not a monster. He's kind of short. He just kind of goes real fast. And he's just like, he just looks like a guy who it's like, fuck, now I got to fight this guy at a bar. And it's like, that sucks.
he's my height. He's only 6 foot tall.
The guy at the bar runs back and forth 3 times before he punches you. I get what you're saying, Matt. But, I mean, he comes in with that intensity like an early Brock Lesnar that didn't really need any storylines.
If you just let him sit there and roll his shoulders.
Yeah, he's got to be a heel, and they got to do something with the gimmick, and they got to drop that fucking nickname. But he's got potential.
He that thing at the bar will reminded me. I had an idea for a sketch series called Wrestling with Reality, and basically it was just like it was going to be like a web show of this like professional wrestler who is always in like wrestling mode, and like there would just be like little bits basically, but one of the bits was he gets into like a real bar fight, and like he's like the guy he's fighting, he's like they're like yelling at each other, and like he leans in and he's like, clothesline me, and the guy's like, what the fuck? And he's trying to give him like cues during the fight, and like the guy like hits him, he's like, oh, you fucking potatoed me, it's okay though. And it's like the whole like he's like, this guy's really fighting him, and he's like yeah, that's good. He's like all right, push me over here. It's like the whole thing is like that.
It's very funny.
It never happened. I had another idea, but I forgot what it was. But it was pretty good. But yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Good one.
Yeah.
Am I up?
You're up.
Yeah.
Okay. What do I have here? Oh, my stipulation match. This one isn't too crazy. This one's honestly, it's Vince McMahon versus Harvey Weinstein, and the stipulation is whoever loses has to admit all their guilt.
Oh.
But the other one is scot-free. That's the thing. That's like the stakes are high.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Who do you think's more guilty?
McMahon.
Really?
Oh, I was going to say Weinstein.
No,
you know what? I don't know.
I think Weinstein had a specific gimmick. You know what I mean? Get the young girl in, threaten her career, do the raping, all that stuff. I think Vince McMahon, completely unpredictable.
He's the unpredictable peanuts.
Damn it.
I think Vince's raping was a side hobby, where Weinstein, it was his whole operation.
I don't know if that's like a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know what the angle of that argument is.
Well, Weinstein was like, he had this position of power, and he abused it.
So you're saying...
What else about him do you know? Nothing.
I don't know. I don't.
With Vince, he was a billionaire, ran the company, was involved with every minute of every episode of Raw. And then, when he had some downtime, he would shit on a girl's head.
On accident?
Allegedly.
Allegedly poop just fell out of his bum?
Yeah.
It's happened to the best of us.
The match is going to be terrible, by the way. Terrible match. The match itself will be shit.
Well, one has no knees and the other one needs a walker. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not going to be good.
Nope.
Will be shit or involve shit?
Both.
Not on
Weinstein
purpose.
just shits his pants and Vince shits on his head.
I will take this opportunity of my time to talk about that I did start playing WWE 2K25.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot.
Oh.
As someone who hasn't played one of those games in a long time, I feel like I just picked up like the newest NFL Madden, and I hadn't played since 2004. There's a lot of controls.
Damn.
It's cool that there's so much, like there's so many options when you play, but I have like analysis paralysis of I just want to like find the 3 moves I like and just try to do them all the time.
Damn.
But I feel like that's not the right way to play the game.
That's always been my problem with those games, is that I think they look great. They probably play great if you dedicate a lot of your life to it. But it's just like, all right, you want to climb the rope? No big deal. Hold L3 and then X and then hit up thrice.
Yeah, exactly.
Do that 3/4 turn on the analog stick. That was the one that always got me.
Yeah, the little mini game for like the chain wrestling. I'm like, can I just power bomb him? Just let me power bomb him. I want to do 2 moves. I want to do a power bomb and a DDT. That's it. That's all I want to do. But I do fully recognize, I recognize how cool that is to be able to like really like you have the ability to like orchestrate a really good match, like if you want to. It gives you all the tools and how to do it. The thing where I finally realized that it was a lot was, I don't know if any of you guys play it, but you can do like a pull away like Irish whip or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay. I don't know when I would want to do that or try to do it, but I understand why it's here. It's because someone's like, I wish I could do this. And they were like, yeah, we could figure it out on like what button combination and when it could happen. But I was like, oh, okay. But the whole thing is like, you do an Irish whip, and before you release, you hit a button, and they won't let them go, and they'll yank them back and like do something. And I'm like, I'll never want to do like I don't know why I would want to do that other than just like actually trying to put on like a paced ring psychology match. Like I'm just trying to win. I want to win the belt, man. That's what I want to do. I want to just pick Ultimo Dragon, and I want to knock people out with a brain buster. That's it.
Nice. In my favorite WW2K memory, that was 2K14, so it's been a minute. I'm playing with my buddy Derek, and it's like, I don't know, it's like 8 o'clock at night or something like that. And his character like knocks me down, and then he climbs the top rope, and I'm waiting for him to do something, and he's just standing there, and he's standing there, and he's standing there, and I look over, and my friend is asleep. He's just asleep. He fell asleep mid playing this video game. His eyes are open. It's like, holy shit.
And you still lost.
And I still lost.
That's so funny.
Yeah. R.I.P.
But yeah, that's my stipulation match, so we can move on.
Nice. All right, what's up? Is it the men's
All
match?
right. Next up is number 2's. It's going to be the men's WWE Championship match. So for me,
Hold on. Am I missing one?
I'm holding.
Oh, the wild card match.
I don't think you'll have trouble coming up with something based on the fucking rest of your list.
Well, the thing is I thought the wild card match was going to be like the first match. I didn't make it like, okay, that's fine.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. I'll just leave it.
Yeah, you're right. The men's championship should have been first. In
Well, it
fact,
should have been the
let's
main
do
event.
that.
Yeah, let's
We
go to
can
the
do
wild
that.
card.
Let's do that.
Oh,
Wild
shit.
card now. All right. So my wild card match is going to be a battle royale at
Nice.
WrestleMania, but it has the blue steel cage around it too, with double stacked tables all around the ring.
It's like a 14-year-old
Because
boy
I mean, people are going to be
coming up with a
taking
match.
high bumps. They're going to need multiple layers of fall protection there. And I think like number 1, comes out, big surprise. It's Brock Lesnar makes his triumphant return after the
Wow.
pissing videos and all that bullshit.
Bitch.
So he comes in. Holy shit! It's Brock Lesnar. He's gonna go 1 to 30 or whatever it is and win it. Everybody knows it. But number 2 that starts with him is Zach Gowen.
Again,
Damn it.
he's back.
Because
everywhere.
no matter how many times Brock Lesnar throws him over the top of the blue cage into the tables,
Oh, no.
His feet
2
never
feet
touched
don't
the-
hit the floor. So he is impossible to eliminate. And this goes on. And Zach Gowen gets abused by Brock Lesnar and Braun Strowman and Braun Breaker and Kane. And they all are throwing him over the blue steel cage through these tables. And he may take a little while to recover. But at the end of the day, the big guys just tire themselves out. And Gowen just keeps climbing back in the ring.
This match is 6 hours long.
Wow. What a twist.
Yeah.
Ah, for the tweet.
That's a dusty finish if there ever was one.
Oh, there you go.
Hey.
Oh, well, I wasn't
Yeah,
expecting
how-
2 Zach Allen matches, but there it is.
Man's really working
Stay tuned.
really working WrestleMania.
Stay tuned. Who's Borgen?
Yeah, the guy, he kind of got a raw deal. They did bring him in for a bit, and I think I think he got Vinced out of the company, even though he could have been a fan favorite as a low mid-carder. Guy worked his ass off. He gave it maybe not an arm, but gave a leg to get to where he went.
Ba-boom.
That sucked. That was
What a barking happening.
bad.
It's not. Neither are my dogs.
That's
But
Will's
I
dog.
still think it's here.
Oh, really?
No,
Is there a
yeah.
dog
it's
just...
from Sam's mic.
Yeah,
Oh,
just,
yeah.
My dog
just
doesn't bark.
miscellaneous dog.
If
And
all
that's
he was
Doug.
barking, you'd hear a yelp after I hit
Yeah.
him.
And that's Doug speaking at full volume, probably right outside my window.
Oh, he's probably going, he accepted my request. Hell yeah.
Here, I'm gonna awkwardly crawl across this bed and shut this window in an attempt to quiet that down a little bit.
Sure.
Look at him crawl. Look at him go.
Look at that. Look at him go.
Someone
oh, his balls
cues
are
us-
hanging out. His balls are hanging out.
Oh, dude.
Someone
If he
cue the
left a
sax
nut
music.
hanging. Sam, we just saw one of your testicles. And your mic's off.
Oh, yep. I was gonna say that's a testicle that's always slapping against my knee. All right.
No.
When I was
A young
10
man.
how old would I have been? 9 years old. 9 years old when the Undertaker versus Undertaker match happened at SummerSlam. I thought that was the fucking coolest match.
It was.
At the time. Brought to you by Domino's. Special guest celebrities, Leslie Nielsen and some other guy. But this time we're doing, this is very funny because when you, Will, earlier when you guessed my match, my wild card match, you were very close. Yokozuna versus Yokozuna in a blindfold match. So they can't even tell which one the real Yokozuna is.
I think they could, but
Now, one of them is Yokozuna. The other one may just be in a man in an inflatable suit. They couldn't quite find anyone of exactly the right body type. But, yeah, I want to see another person versus the same person match. We haven't gotten that in 30 years, and I think it's about time.
30. You know what? Every 30 years, just like Jeepers Creepers, we get a mirror match.
Yep. Every
What,
27 years.
They really dropped the ball on the Bellas before Nikki got breast implants. They should have done something like this.
Yeah, Nikki versus Nikki.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just give the other one breast implants.
It would have made both of them somewhat interesting for a moment.
Yeah, man, they were pretty boring, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So who's going over in this Yoko versus Yoko match? Blindfold match, by the way.
Probably Yoko.
Is this a wrestling match or a sumo match?
It's a blindfold wrestling match. Oh, and the other stipulation is that everyone in the audience has to wear a blindfold too.
Oh, nice.
That way they can sell the illusion. Yeah, it does cost the WWE a lot of money in blindfolds. But listen, they get the scratch.
I think that fake Yoko is probably just some indie wrestler, so you got to go with real Yoko.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry for the brutally honest answer.
Yeah, that's all right. All right, Charles.
Yeah.
The wild card match.
Yes.
What do you got?
Well, I am bringing you guys the meat match. We're talking Bronson Reed, Otis, Braun Strowman, Jacob Fatu, Nia Jax.
Oh,
Oh,
These five are going at it, and then you get the re-debut of Rusev.
hell
can
yeah. I
slide
can't
it.
wait for that.
And then there's no fucking match. There's not going to be a meat match without Big E coming back.
That's a meaty
Meat
man.
slapping meat is not happening unless Big E's heading there. And sadly, Rusev's here. Big E's going over. He
All right.
deserves
No.
this.
He does deserve it.
And
He
Yeah.
deserves what he got.
Jesus.
look,
we-
I'm on with Matt right there. Like, he had a title run that he
Yeah,
kind of didn't deserve.
well, hold on.
He's fine.
He's stuck with like the shit with like Drew McIntyre. They had the title run, but they also had fucking Roman Reigns on his own little like crusade over there. So it's like it didn't matter what happened with the Raw title because Roman just came in and literally took it off of him. And don't forget they also brought Brock Lesnar back because Vince, just wants to be Brock Lesnar. So don't fucking
Offered him
down
up
talk
that-
Big E to me. All right. You run your mouth, I'll show up and I'll suplex you on the outside. See how you like it.
On the hardest part of the ring.
Yeah.
Is there a spot where the ring collapses?
Oh, for sure. And it's when Rusev and Big E cock back and smack Nia Jax's ass. And she screams, my hole! And my hole!
Good God.
Meat
I'm glad,
slapping meat.
I'm glad she isn't in a match at Mania this year.
Isn't everybody?
Whatever happened to I feel like every time you think Tamina is gone, she reappears.
She retired, apparently.
It's like,
She's like
Yeah,
officially retired.
I'm 50 and feisty.
Wait, again? Because she was on like a couple of months ago.
Right.
She's retired, apparently. I don't know. I don't know, man.
Oh, well.
Maybe she's
right.
going to show up and save Roman.
Oh, goodness.
Oh,
Matt, what totally
Maybe.
legitimate match do you have?
this is real. Everyone I have is real.
That's
How
not the
kind of
idea. It's
comment is
supposed to
that?
be fake.
Anyway, my wild card match is Billy S. Preston versus Ted Theodore Logan in a singles match for ownership of Wild Stallion.
So your wild card's just a one-on-one singles match, which is fine.
Wild card is about Wild Stallion.
Is there a special guest referee involved?
Yeah.
Or two of them.
No, just one.
Is it Death?
No, it's Napoleon from the water park.
Yeah.
Those movies rule.
Yeah.
I never
they
saw
do.
the third one.
Acceptable.
You know what's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, it's mostly about their daughters, but
I have daughters. Would I like it?
Oh, there you go.
I have 3.
True. Trying to outdo them.
3 daughters. me dad.
The movie was fine.
Yeah. The I don't know. I would be pretty pumped if I was at a wrestling event and then all of a sudden, Wild Stallion came out to fight each other.
Do they have the ZZ Top beards?
Oh, and they have the babies on the back.
Yeah.
The movie's so good, man.
Yeah.
It's a pinnacle of fun.
Is there a special guest timekeeper?
The guest timekeeper is one of the evil robot us's.
Nice.
The other one has been turned into the bell.
Does Station do a run-in?
Station?
Yeah.
They can't afford Station.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Maybe
Station,
one of them.
Station's holding out for some money.
One station
They
has
only
a
got
pretty
one
bad
of 'em.
coke problem.
Station.
He's the one that needs the money.
Hell yeah. God.
The other one is the current sitting AEW world champion.
Oh man, oh man.
All right.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, all right, moving on.
All right, number one, last match of the main card.
Mm-hmm.
This is the WWE Men's Championship, which of course is the most important in wrestling. And my main event is going to be Bret, the Hitman Hart.
Hell yeah.
The best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be, as you all knew. And he will be in a bout with none other than Zach Gowen.
Oh my god.
Just sucks.
Because Bret Hart is going to murder the hell out of him, but he will never be able to apply the sharpshooter. He will get dizzy, spinning over the leg over and over and over again. and then Bret Hart will fall down, and Gowen will roll over and drape a battered, beaten arm over Bret Hart to win the championship.
Wait, so
This is really his coming out party.
wow.
This guy is the hardest working man in wrestling.
Yeah, to win all these matches.
I can't believe he's winning all of them.
Huh?
Who knew? All you would
Well,
have to
he
do is
didn't win
lose
the
a
ladder
ladder.
match. He didn't win the
What?
ladder match. Doug did.
Oh, okay. No, Doug's unbeatable. He's the unbeatable Doug.
Hmm.
Do you think we could also get Zach Gowen on the podcast?
We could probably get Doug
Yes.
on the podcast.
These, I
Would
think,
we can't afford Doug. We can
Wow.
afford Zach Gowen and Dink though.
I think Dink and Zach Gowen would be under $500. Doug is probably like 800 or 900.
Should get all three of them on.
Blow our whole year budget.
As long as we charge it to the greatest adventure.
Right. I was gonna say, I pay that man. I know how much he makes. I know what he'll work for. Fantastic.
But yeah, I just wanted to give the mental visual of Bret Hart going to swing his leg over and just keep spinning for all of eternity.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I can't
Twirl.
believe it. He's got, you know what? I mean, it'd be pretty weird for Owen to cut that promo on Zach Allen where he's kicked his leg out from his leg.
Mm-hmm. Can't do it. Well, you found the loophole, Will.
Yeah, good job.
Unbeatable.
Oh my god.
This is a silly episode.
According to
Of course it is.
According to Wikipedia, Zach Gowen last wrestled in Juggalo Championship Wrestling.
Nice.
Not did he wrestle Big Fat Fuck Barrel Boy?
No, but he he formed a tag team with Eugene.
Wow.
That's so close to my list. Unreal.
What do you
All right,
say?
who's up now?
All right. My men's singles match is the Macho Man Randy Savage versus Seth Rollins
Hell yeah.
Oh,
in a runway match.
a runway match?
Runway?
Yep. Where-
Like modeling runway?
Oh, I get you.
Yep,
I
they're gonna
gotcha.
strut their stuff on the Wrestlemania catwalk.
They're not gonna fight. They're gonna strut.
Who's winning? It's got to be Macho.
So it's a modern day WrestleMania where they have this mile long stretch.
Yep.
And the whole match is just how they come to the ring. There's
Yep.
no match.
Yep.
No match.
It is 2 hours long though.
Jeez. Matches happen around them.
Is it judged by a round of applause?
No, they have a panel
No,
of judges.
I was gonna say it needs to be the panel like from those other fashion shows. That one wicked gay guy in the cool suits.
Yep. There's Tim Gunn. David Bowie's part of it. R.I.P.
RuPaul.
I saw my baby crying hard as big could cry.
I thought he was here for a second.
I know he said, "Hey there, Sam. I saw you there, getting cummed on by guys."
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Classic Bowie, dude.
Yep. Does anybody have a favorite Macho Man outfit or Seth Rollins outfit?
The one with the tassels. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, white
fringe?
tassel match.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Young Tasselman.
Yep.
I liked Seth Rollins' his Goomba stomping shoes.
People
Oh.
wore those. Those were like a legit thing.
I know,
I
incredible.
looked into buying knockoff versions of those, to be honest,
Just
when they were at
balloons?
their peak. Because I would just, to show up to somebody's, like Matt's game night or something and just be like wearing those. And, hey, what's up, guys?
I'd be so mad. I'd be fucking pissed.
The real versions were, the manufacturer price was like $1,500,
Sounds right.
which
That's
for
too
something
much.
that ridiculous, I know that seems like a ton of money. It is, but for something iconic that you could get, I thought about it.
Couldn't you just buy a pair of moon boots? Just walk around in those.
The old ankle breakers.
Yeah. Do you not know what moon boots are?
Moon boots.
That's a no.
Moon boots? You mean moon
Yeah.
shoes?
Yeah, Nickelodeon's Moon.
Yeah, like the little,
Shoes.
like the
Well, those are
the trampolines.
Nickelodeon moon shoes. Yeah,
Yeah.
the trampolines.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We can buy them on Amazon right now for $35.
That's pretty good. I'm gonna go get some.
Oh, max weight 130 pounds. They are not built for a doll.
Well, I'll buy 2 pairs and wear 2 on each. That's 260 pounds. I'm under that.
Nice.
Barely built for the modern American child. 130 pounds.
I'm a big boy.
Those were one of the things, like, growing up. It was
Oh,
like
yeah.
you absolutely wanted those, but I knew somebody who had them, and it was like, oh, this sucks balls.
Yes.
These don't do shit. It just makes it harder to jump.
Any reasonable parent would be like, absolutely not.
Yep.
Yeah, any boring ass parent. I'm getting them right now.
I was good at encouraging my richer cousin to buy the things that I wanted for Christmas or to ask for.
Nice.
The things that I thought may not work out. And yeah, it was great. He
like
bought
it.
like the triple arcade. I really wanted it. Turns out it sucked. Same
Turns
with
out it was
moon
fucking
shoes.
trash.
R.I.P. All right, Charles.
Me.
These are so stupid.
My number one is I just want to see Drew McIntyre versus Gunther. That's
Oh,
all.
that'd be a really good match.
I don't
I'm
want
into it.
Gunther versus Jay. Why can't Drew's not doing shit? Those are two big guys. Just let them
They should be
just smack the shit out of each other.
let them slap some meat.
Yeah. I think it'd be a legit good match. It'd be better than Gunther,
Yeah.
Jay, and Drew and Damian Priest. Actually,
No.
not a good match.
Is that who Drew's going against this year?
That's who Drew got. He went
That
against
sucks.
well because he lost to CM Punk. He lost to Jey Uso on like a Raw for some reason. They just
why is he getting fucking?
They just
why is
kept
he getting dicked?
burying him. I don't.
What did he do?
I don't know. It's too
Okay.
it's too big, too strong, too Scottish,
Yeah.
too tan to be Scottish.
He had
He-
his time.
he's-
It was during COVID.
He's so big.
He's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Like,
I
have
saw
you
him in
s-
person at an NXT when he was in NXT. Like when he came back and he was in NXT, I saw him at like the Lowell Memorial Auditorium, and we sat second row, and he was like in like a 6-man tag match or whatever, and he was like standing like 5 feet in front of me. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ! I was like, he's so fucking big. I think, I did. I went, Jesus Christ, you're huge. He goes, I know. And then,
Dude, you're huge.
dude, you're huge. And then there was, I was with Fro, of course, and who was it? It was someone who was. It was when he's in AEW now. He gets shit for being called little all the time. You like him, Charles?
Adam Cole.
Adam Cole.
Hold on, don't throw that on me.
Baby.
But it was when he was wrestling, but it was his 2 other lackeys there. Who are the 2 guys he was with all the time in Undisputed?
Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah,
and-
Kyle O'Reilly. That's who it is. So Kyle O'Reilly's standing on the thing.
Something
Fro's like,
strong.
hey O'Reilly, why are your nipples so low? And he like turns around and looks at his nipples like, he goes, I don't know. It's pretty good.
That's a good guy right there.
That's great.
That's a pretty good response. Hello.
And when the Street Profits came down, they had like that guy was always drinking out of a cup.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "What's in the cup?" It's like, "It's coffee." I was like, "Let me see it." And he handed it to me. He's like, "It checks out as coffee." It's pretty good.
That's great.
I'm the best at wrestling. Everyone, we should all go to a wrestling show. Let's go to a local wrestling show, and hopefully there's not a lot of kids there because now I have like a filter and it's hard for me to like really let loose.
Yep. I want to hear you use your dad voice.
Hey, get down from there! Every time they go to the top rope, hey, knock it off!
Down from there. That's what I want to hear. Shouted over over the noise of everything from the crowd.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, you can pick up that one voice like on a pay-per-view.
Oh my God, there's one. There's one of those. I don't know where. If anyone could ever find it, I would pay them money. I think it is on like some sort of like compilation of exactly that, and like something's going on, and all you all you hear, someone in the audience just go, "That's a spicy meatball."
One of those happened this week in baseball. There's a pitcher named Jason Alexander, and there was a clip of him pitching, and somebody in the crowd yelled during one of his pitch deliveries, "Serenity now!" Which, if you don't know, Jason Alexander played George Costanza.
It's good.
Famous for that phrase.
That's good. Who's up?
You.
Me?
fool.
My number one?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a oh man! You want to talk about fucking big things slapping meat?
I do.
Man, this main event sells tickets. This is a main event that I want to see. This is a main event I want to get tattooed on me very much. I want to see the main event. This is a championship. I don't know why that's a championship, but it is. But either way, it's a main event. Godzilla versus the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Why do I feel like I've heard this? What do I...
Because I talk about all. I'm not kidding. It's been a theme. I talk about it all the time.
It's gonna get so messy.
Oh, maybe.
Oh my God, it's going to
Maybe.
be such a delicious finisher, though.
Oh
I
my
feel
God.
like it would be
Atomic Breath?
pretty one-sided.
Now, do you
I
think
mean,
that he
maybe.
can? Do you think that he can atomic breath the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man to just the right doneness, or do you think he overshoots it?
No, he definitely. No, the first couple times he like toasts them, and he gets like these toast marks on him. When I went to Universal Halloween Horror Nights, it was when they did a Ghostbusters house, and they did like the big Stay Puft Marshmallow Man scene, and it was awesome because they pumped in like toasted marshmallow smell when you walked in there. I was like, this fucking rules, dude.
This
it
is
was
scary
so
and
good.
delicious.
But I don't know. The size difference is not even close in reality. But man, would I love to see like a fanfic movie of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man versus Godzilla.
Could
good.
we get ChatGPT to make this as an image?
Yes.
Yeah, you know what? Go for it.
Let's try.
Do whatever you want.
If while you're at it, get a picture of Belle Delphine naked.
Those would be hard to find.
That's very difficult. Very difficult to find.
Oh,
She's British.
what?
He's like, "Oi, me Belle Delphine. Oi, it's me pale, but be shaking it on me, bomb suck you dick."
Yep.
But yeah, that's my main event, and it sells tickets. It sells out everywhere, and when it sells out, everyone dies because of the mayhem.
And so, who's going over?
Godzilla. Godzilla will always.
Yeah.
Godzilla goes over everything. That's it. That's
mean,
he is the apex predator. He wins at all times.
A monster that breathes fire versus a marshmallow.
Hey, listen, it's a real underdog story. I get it, but it's a good. It's a good match.
Hasn't Godzilla
What if he
beaten,
just-
like, every comic universe at this point too?
Yeah, I mean he should. He is the he is the apex. There's no beating him. That's his whole thing, man.
He even beat Superman.
But what if Godzilla was like very nice and for the people, and he just gently toasted the marshmallow and then distributed that to the masses?
Everyone got their peanut butter.
Everyone
toast
had a
out.
perfectly brown marshmallow.
He's reaching under the ring. What is it? Graham crackers. Oh my god.
Man, Godzilla's so fucking sick. I do envy. I feel bad because I forgot his name. Logan, because he's got that Godzilla podcast. It's very cool. I don't know if he's still doing it. I don't know anything about him. I want to talk to him.
Let's start
Currently
a
on
better
hi-
one.
Currently on hiatus.
Is it? Yeah, that
He,
checks out.
he's apparently got life issues going on. I don't know much. Just
Well,
saw the
I hope
update.
everything's going well.
Yeah.
Or
Another
better.
Godzilla thing. Godzilla the pinball machine is one of the best to come out in the last 20 years.
Hell yeah.
So your number one is Godzilla the Pinball Machine versus the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Oh man. Yeah.
Godzilla pinball machine versus the Terminator T2 pinball machine.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Ooh, that's also
Top
a
5
good
pinball
one.
machines?
Hell
Why
yeah.
not?
Yes. Next time it's
Yeah.
me and you, Matt. I don't think these guys have anything on that. But
What the fuck are you talking about? We did top
You
you wanna
five.
play pinball?
You guys
It
aren't
was on one. It was on my
pinheads.
top 5 arcade games.
What,
Jurassic
pinball?
Park pinball.
Oh yeah,
He's a pinball
that's
winner.
actually a great one.
Yeah.
All right, well, you know what?
Love
We'll see
Anyway.
who wins.
Number 5,
fuck it, let's just-
Space Cadet. The online one.
Yeah.
Don't listen. Stop
Windows.
giving away episodes.
Stop
Giving them
it.
away like we charge for these.
Yeah. ChatGPT is still working on this image.
Oh,
Jeez,
boy.
good for them. Good for them. All right, I guess what? Go to the fun butts.
Oh,
Is there a fun butts?
Sure.
If you want your list read on the show, go to top5ofdeath.com. Join the Discord. Join our community there. Chit chat with us and everyone there, and to get your list read on the show. And I'll make fun of you.
Yeah.
I'm going to make fun of every single person that wrote today. So first, tell me who it is, and let me give them a roast.
Will, do you have them up?
He's too busy swigging
Yeah.
that Wawa.
I am. I have it up here.
All right. Who's up first?
Hold on. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second.
Oh, what a lie. Remember when he said he had it up and he totally didn't?
No, I have the list up, but Charles usually does it, so I wasn't fucking ready.
read.
Yo,
Heavens to
ChatGPT just finished.
Is it sick?
Pretty fucking cool. Hold on. Let me share this
Text
screen.
it to me. Or share the screen. There you go.
We're going to share this bad boy. Look at this fucking...
That fucking rules, dude. Dude, send that to me.
Right?
Dude, I have on my phone, my lock screen
That
is
is
Birdie, and then my wallpaper is Wednesday, but I'm going to replace both of them with this.
That's fucking rock.
Dude, I know cool shit, okay? That's cool shit.
Yo, what are artists going to do at this point?
Who gives a fuck? Fuck
This would
them.
be shit you'd have to commission, and now we're just like, could you do this for me? And ChatGPT's like, I gotcha.
Yeah.
They
got you
will
back.
they'll draw the missing foot, and then charge you for that.
What
Yeah.
missing foot?
Yeah, on the,
I don't know. Does he?
Looks
Does
like
he end
he's
in a little
missing a
stump?
foot.
No, that's what he looks like.
Oh, he's even got all his fingers. Look.
Yeah.
How could he have fingers but not toes?
Will, don't ask
He's
questions you don't want answers to.
He's a mushy marshmallow. How would his feet look any different?
All right.
That's so cool.
Nevertheless,
Send that to me.
I'm gonna download that.
Hell yeah, dude.
I've only got 2 lists here.
All right,
This
good.
is
Just be
like-
easy roasts.
People,
Who's first?
people were unexpecting this odd day.
That's true.
The first one is Ryan Brown.
Oh, here we go.
Uh,
Ryan Brown, huh? Wow, I'm surprised he took the time out from robbing other people's houses to post.
Damn.
This thing on?
I had to take up for 1 second.
That
I
was-
did hear it,
was
and
just-
it is very funny.
Usually it's some like humor. That was just outright. Moving on. All right, Ryan Brown, number 5, going with his common theme week to week. Your mom versus Rosie O'Donnell.
Oof.
Yo, my mom would fuck Rosie O'Donnell up. I'm just saying.
Thank God
That's
you
not
said
what I
up.
thought you were about. Yo, my mom
Huh?
fuck
Good,
Rosie
good thing that
O'Donnell.
sentence kept going.
Number 4, Legion of Doom versus the Brothers of Destruction.
Wow.
Sounds familiar.
Nice.
Number 3, the women's match. Bra and panty street fight between Buffalo Bill and Norman Bates.
You know?
Wait,
That's actually really good.
Norman Bates. Oh, wow. Number 2, Bret Hart versus Stone Cold.
I mean, that happened and
run
it was
back.
awesome.
We'll take a
Run
rematch.
it back. Number 1. Okay. Chris Benoit versus Jimmy Snuka. Deaths count anywhere match.
God.
That is so fucking good.
That's very good.
Oh,
Kudos, Ryan
well
Brown.
done. Well done.
Who's next?
The last one is Mitch Mintier, freshest of the fun butts.
Oh,
Number
Mitch
5.
Mintier. Man, I'm surprised I'm surprised he could take time out of his busy day of fucking his own ass to post.
Nice.
Got him. So his number 5, Nancy Pelosi versus Greta Thunberg. That's a good one.
There you go.
Number
Couple
4,
of liars.
AC/DC. AC/DC versus Aerosmith as their younger selves.
Okay. Annoying voice
Number
competition.
3.
I like it.
One arm tied behind the back. Andre the Giant versus Big Show. I
Okay.
like it. I like that.
Smacking each other.
Number 2, the Macho Man Randy Savage versus John Cena.
Interesting.
That's a good one. I like that.
And number 1, this would be the wild card. Matt versus his previous troublesome neighbor.
Man, I have fantasies about just fucking that guy up. Mainly his son.
Matt, I got a question for you, because this happened to me for the first time a couple weeks ago. I
Okay.
was in traffic and someone was being a fucking real piece of shit.
Yeah.
And I actually got a pain in the back of my neck. Has that ever happened to you guys? I got so angry. Like, I had a pain. And I thought that's where the phrase pain in the neck came from.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Huh?
Maybe there's like a legit nervous, like a nerve reaction. I mean, it's got to come from somewhere, right?
Like, I was on the bridge of just, like, smashing my car and trying to kill him as hard as I could, but...
Yeah. No, I never get a pain. I do. I'm so much better now because of my children, of like a grounding source of like reality. But man, something like that happens, and like I like react before I can like think sometimes, and not like oh, I only see red. I just like I don't think it's a good thing. I think I'm lucky that I haven't gotten into
but you get to the point where
dumb
you
situations.
know, should I flick the switch?
yeah. But I do surprise myself sometimes about how like you're saying, well, like how quickly I am willing to
Murder
do
a
something
man.
insanely irrational. And then
Like-
I go
like we were
later on, like
talking-
the next day, I'll be like, what the fuck am I doing? I just gotta let that shit go.
Like, before the episode, we were talking a little bit about Sam and his capabilities as a serial killer.
Yeah.
I think he's got it in him.
Yeah.
Look at
a
him.
quiet
He
ones.
won't wear he won't wear glasses on the podcast.
I
He's
don't
worn
want you to know my
before.
weakness.
His weakness is his vision.
Who said that?
When I find you, I'm gonna kill you. Oh boy! So WrestleMania is this weekend. If you're no. If this episode came out, you already saw it. I hope you liked it.
Oh, I was planning on when are we releasing this? Monday?
Oh, I don't know when you put it out.
I'll put it on Monday.
tomorrow.
Okay.
Right
Gives
away.
Me, yeah, means I don't have to stay
Put it
up
on,
late.
I don't care. Fucking put it out right now.
No,
Listen,
but not on
if
Monday.
It, if it
You
came
won't
out
do it.
before the weekend,
I'm the producer here.
Yeah, okay, it's up to you.
Yes,
I don't
you
give a
are.
shit. Don't put it out. Try that one. All I care about is getting that fucking sweet pic that you posted of your dick.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it,
So
did it not
curly.
go through?
Curly, like
Sam, you already know that,
tail?
Sam.
Curly, straight. Curly, straight.
Stop that dog. He has my gum.
You're always so good for the Simpsons stuff.
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay. Well, it's been fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad we were able to get an episode out this week.
Okay.
This will be weird because now we're going to record for what's going to feel like a while.
Yeah,
Wow.
Maybe this is a week we actually have that conversation about the thing.
Yeah.
about that thing.
Yeah, the thing that you
thing
guys
of-
can't know about.
The thing of the thing.
Yeah, check us out on onlyfans.makefun.com.
Oh my god.
So you can see the sweet foot action.
Oh, it's so fucking
Foot toes.
gross.
Curly?
Ew.
So
No, don't. Please.
We should go.
it is.
I have to cut my toenails, and it's going to take me a while, so let's
actually-
get going.
I actually have nice feet, so if we want to go down that alley.
Well, shut the fuck up.
I have beautiful feet and hands, so
Okay,
Look at me.
enough.
Maybe we should
Just
post an anonymous foot photos and then have the fun butts decide.
Yeah.
you know
fine.
what?
Yeah,
That's a fucking fantastic idea.
I'll post my gross feet.
Why am I at a disadvantage?
All right, let's all post everyone take a just a picture of your foot, anonymous foot pic, and it's all and then say, guess whose feet everyone's is.
Who?
Hey, here's a hint. The last one to ever do it's gonna be Matt.
What does that mean?
Because I'm gonna do it in like 30 seconds. You're gonna do it last minute.
I'm sorry if I'm busy.
Yeah. Good job
All right.
having kids and stuff.
Can I turn my air conditioner back on?
No, die.
Oh wait. Yeah, this whole episode, Sam's been sweating his balls off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in a hot car basically with the windows rolled up.
It's a real hot car.
That's my
All right.
dedication.
That's great. Okay, fuck this. Smell you later.